Thank you for joining us on Assets Television News. I am Eugenia Solomon. First, the headlines. Organized labor presents 20 points demand to federal government. NNPC salutes workers' courage, calls for enhanced package. NYSC Director General warns corps members against insubordination. And now the news in detail. Organized labor have presented a 20-point demand to the federal government as Nigerian workers commemorate the 2025 May Day at Eagle Square, Abuja, and across the country. Well, among other things, the Nigeria Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress asked for tax cuts, better retirement package, reversal of the emergency declaration in Rivers State, salary adjustment, withdrawal of the tax bills, reduction of telecommunication tariff from 50% to 35%, and upward review of retirement age to 65 for all categories of civil servants, while presenting the demands to make a case for better treatment for Nigerian workers. The NLC National President Joe Ajaero said it is imperative to extend the revised retirement age of 65 years or 45 years of service currently enjoyed by teachers, health professionals, and judges to all public servants. The new Nigeria People's Party (NNPP) has commended Nigerian workers for their diligence and fortitude despite the economic challenges and insecurity in parts of the country. In a statement by the National Publicity Secretary Ladipo Johnson, NNPP said the commendation was for all workers who are wading through the same suffocating economic conditions with courage and aspirations for a new lease of life. The party noted that the situation with the minimum wage in particular deserved close attention because of its economic implications for the generality of workers. NNPP stated that the minimum wage of the Nigerian worker is still below the internationally accepted poverty line and as such is not sustainable, adding that government must work assiduously to improve the economy and create an environment in which the value of the naira will increase steadily. Well, the Director General of the National Youth Service Corps (NYSC) Brigadier General Olakunle Nafiu has warned corps members against acts of indiscipline during their service year. The NYSC DG gave the warning while addressing the 2025 Batch A Stream 1 corps members at Kebbi State Orientation Camp, Dakingari in Suru local government area of the state. He advised corps members to serve as good representatives of the scheme wherever they are posted to after the orientation exercise, warning against absenteeism which could earn them extension of service year or remobilization. The DG informed the corps members that the government places high premium on their security and welfare and should therefore be ready to reciprocate the good gesture. The NYSC Kebbi State Coordinator Balak Garko, while presenting his camp situation report, informed the Director General that 1,106 corps members made up of 667 males and 498 females that were registered have been well behaved. Take a pause here for a breather as a television news will return shortly. Welcome back from that break. Now, the Nigerian nurse based in Leeds, United Kingdom, Nina Miriam, has been found dead in her apartment, sparking grief and shock within the nursing community, both in the UK and Nigeria. According to fellow nurses Africa, an organization dedicated to advancing the nursing profession in Africa. Found Miriam's body was discovered by the police after a missing person report was filed. Concerned about her sudden absence from work and repeated unanswered calls, one of her close friends eventually filed a missing person report. The police were said to have later found her lifeless body in her home. It was further stated that Miriam had just returned to the UK after having her introduction ceremony in Nigeria ahead of a traditional marriage. Away from the national stories now, South Korea's former Prime Minister Han Duck-soo announced his bid for the presidency on Friday, joining the race in a snap election triggered by the impeachment of the ex-president. The June 3rd vote will decide who replaces impeached former President Yoon Suk-yeol, who was removed from office over his ill-fated declaration of martial law in December that sank South Korea into prolonged political turmoil. Political instability in the country intensified on Thursday after a retrial was ordered for a presidential front-runner over alleged election law violations, and as two key government figures, including Han, resigned. Han had hinted at a possible presidential bid when he resigned as acting president and prime minister on Thursday. With that story, we end the news. Do well to follow us on all our social media handles for more updates and programs. On behalf of the entire news crew, I am Eugenia Solomon. Thank you for watching.